Yeah, we're Big Ten season's over. We got one more duel to finish up Sunday at Northern Iowa. We're excited to get there and wrap this dual meet season over so we can get ready for the postseason. And we're ready to get back on the road. Big match Sunday. We want to head into the postseason with some confidence, and we want to go out and have a great performance.
Questions?
It was kind of touched on just on this run that Dean has been on just throughout the season. Can you speak to? It's one thing that dominant. It's one thing to have a great record, but the manner in which he's doing it. How rare is this of what we're kind of seeing from him this season?
Yeah, it's very rare. He's wrestled quality opponents, and for him to have I think he's in the top 5 of the most dominant wrestler in the country right now. And that's the kind of kid he is, and it's amazing. And we got to keep it rolling, one match at a time from here on out. He beat a real good kid from Iowa yesterday, who I think was ranked 5th or 6th in the country, and was on his way to getting bonus points victory. And kind of at the end of the match was trying to get that major decision and gave up a takedown. But his confidence all-time high. He looks great. He's doing things that he's never done before. He's connected into his mistakes and understands how people are trying to wrestle him. So very excited to see to see what he does here in the postseason coming up.
I know you touched on Eric last week a little bit, but at this point in the season, for him to have a couple of losses, what's kind of your message to him? Do you guys sit down and talk about bouncing back and what his mentality is after going through that, or do you just feel like it'll make him a better wrestler?
You know what? Friday night he took a loss. He was winning 4-1 when he got pinned. There was really no conversation. You know what I mean? He understands. He's a 5th-year senior trying to win a national title. He bounced back, with a major decision on Sunday, and he understands what time it is, what season it is. He's proven. You know how you say it, man. The ball is in his court. He can go as high as he really truly believes he wants to be. I know his skills. He knows his skills. He knows that he can be the national champ. It's just a matter of putting 3 good days together in March. But another tough task Sunday for him. He's got a pretty good freshman from Northern Iowa that we got to get past first before we start looking, to the Big Ten tournament.
Going back to Dean real quick, in terms of his development, you kind of hit on your more kind of, mental type things in terms of how he's adjusting to people wrestling him. But I guess I'm wondering, is that the big difference from this year to last year, or are there maybe some other physical gains or skill gains that really are?
Physically, he's bigger and stronger, number one. But number 2, he's hungry. He the last 2 years, he really doesn't feel like he's wrestled his potential. 2 6th-place finishes at the NCAA tournament. He knows he's better than that. He knows he can be the national champ too, and so that's really what's driving him. He wants to make sure that he goes out there and proves who he is and what he can do. And his skills are amazing. He's very, very hard to wrestle, and he's very, very talented. And he's extremely hungry right now, which is a very good sign at the end of the year.
Not right now. Okay. I'm sure one of my pop into my head.
Coach, Joe Zargo had a win on Friday night against Minnesota and then a somewhat close decision against Iowa yesterday. What are you seeing from Joe this late in the season? Yeah,
it was great. Joe wrestled his best match Friday night, beat a guy who was ranked higher than him. And he's starting to round into shape at the end of the year, which is what we want. Very, very, very excited for where Joe's heading, and we were wrestled a good match yesterday. Was on the road, looked like he was getting some momentum when some things didn't go his way in that match. But I'm excited for Joe, and he's always got a great attitude. Always comes in smiling, always ready to roll, and very, very excited to see Joe rounding his shape this late in the year.
Shane Legal had 2 losses this weekend, but one narrow to the number 5 guy in the country, and then another one against Iowa yesterday, again, that came right down to the wire. What are you seeing from Shane? I know he's made the transition to D3 pretty successfully, but this late in the season against major Big Ten schools.
Yeah, he's right where he needs to be. His head's in a good spot. He's just got to go out there and correct a few little things, but he's going to be very, very dangerous too. Big match against the number 1 ranked guy in the country on Sunday. So we got to get him ready to go on Sunday, and then we'll see what it takes to get him through the Big Ten tournament and on to the NCAAs.